Okay, now we're going to add all our shadows in. Now we're just going to add some snow to it. There we go. Titanium white. A little bit more blue. Now this is where the magic begins. You just pick a brush that feels right for you. For me, the smallest one is, and I'll just turn my brush on its side a little bit to kind of scoop up the paint like a spoon. There we go. Get a little bit more. All right. Yeah. Here we go. Yep, just add a little bit more. There we go. Now we're back. Now it's all nice and dry. Now we'll just take a regular cloth. What I'm using here is a sock. I like using socks because they're more absorbent. I'm getting water from my water dish, and I'm also adding white paint to it. What we're creating here is an effect, an optical illusion to set the mountain back into the distance. That way when you put the foreground in, it shows up much better. There we go. We'll just smear it all over the canvas. You see, that's why you use your darkest paints first and you build it up to the lightest. When it comes to setting everything back into the distance, you don't lose any of the detail or anything. You don't want to put it on so thick. You want to just give it a nice wash. There we go. Now this is where you use your fan brush. Now this makes nice little branches on your trees. You mix it in to where you get just a hint of the black in with your green, but mostly the green. And then you dab. See how I'm doing it? You take the fan brush and you dab it on its edge. And as you do that, you're creating your trees and your branches and stuff. We'll take your smaller brush and some of the green. Now we're going to detail it. You detail each tree kind of like an upside down pyramid pitchfork. That's the only way that I can describe it. Yeah, you draw a line straight up, and then you draw little arms reaching up to the sky, kind of like a V. Just draw little V's, and then little branches here and there. And they don't have to be perfect, because if they're all symmetrical, it looks fake. So you want it to be abnormal. And you do that with each one of the trees. And that takes a little bit of time. Just take your time and enjoy each tree. Every tree has its own personality, you just remember that. Now what we're going to do is put some red on our palette and some yellow. We're going to make some maple trees and brush and all kinds of different things mixed in with the trees to kind of break it up. That way you don't have just a solid green. Dry out a brush real dry, because we're going to dry brush. How you do that is you dab the brush into the paint, because you don't want to muddy it up. You want your leaves from your distance to be able to stand out and give the feeling that they're a tree or a bush or whatever's back there.